I live my life in the shadows. Keep your guard up. Myself an adept hunter of the undead, and even I didn't notice at first. But look what happens when I slice right here. It's not supposed to do that, and it's really not supposed to be that color. He's spoken coherent thoughts, and his skin so well preserved. But a few telltale signs gave him away. It seems Legion Dreadlords have found a way to craft undead operatives so lifelike that even I have difficulty detecting them. The demons knew the Illidari would find them if they tried to infiltrate our cities again, so they sent in these homunculi. Our agents have identified suspected homunculi in Silvermoon and the Exodar. We can't risk you carrying out an assassination in an ally city, but no one will question you taking down a target in the Exodar. While you handle that mark, we'll see to the matter in Silvermoon. Remember, even though you're trying to help them, the Alliance will assume you're attacking one of their own.
Welcome to a Noob's Guide to the Rogue Mount questline for World of Warcraft Legion. I am Linese, recording these shenanigans from Save the Murloc in Zul'jin, US. I've been playing WoW on and off since November 2006, so just before the first expansion, and I have been playing a rogue since the Burning Crusade launched. I'm not a PvPer, and my raiding heyday was in Wrath of the Lich King. I dabble in things now, but I'm basically just a filthy casual who spends her sporadic WoW time doing world quest dailies and slowly leveling odds. That's my in-game life now. So why not record a video from a noob's perspective? So in this video, I will be acquiring the rogue class mount. It requires stealthing into the live versions of all 4 Alliance cities and killing a target in each city. Of course, being live means they'd be Alliance players and all of that stuff. So me being not much of a PvPer, it's going to be a bit challenging, but also a bit exciting and fun. I love stealth missions, so we'll see how this goes. Thank you very much for watching and for joining me in this experience and this adventure. So, without further ado, here we go. So we have just landed somewhere in Felwood, and we're getting ready to take off. Came here from Orgrimmar, posing here just because that's what noobs do. So mount up time, using my Violet Drake. I'm quite proud of that thing. I look at maps a lot, even though I know where I'm going just because I'm weird that way, so it's don't mind me, it'll happen a lot. Breaking the tree line here, leaving Jadefire Run. Already we can see Teldrassil in the distance, and there's Malfurion over here doing his thing, and there's the Dark Shore Valley below. It looks quite pretty up here. I think Liz did a good job with Cataclysm here. Once again, looking at the map. At this point, I am trying to debate if I should sneak on a boat or if I should fly on ahead. I'm looking for anyone flying that might potentially flag me PvP or any of that fun stuff. So approaching Alliance territory here, and yep, here again I'm debating which would be easier. Since I can actually see Teldrassil, we're just going to go ahead and take our chance with flying instead of waiting for a boat and all that stuff. So here we go. And there's the 2 moons. I only found out recently that Azeroth has 2 moons. There's the boat and there's the dreaded fatigue. Now it's a race against time. Will I get there before the fatigue bar runs out? So that still flying. Getting closer. This tree is huge. Fancy boat down there. Keeping an eye on the fatigue bar. And there it goes. So, quite happy for that. So, now to find a place to land. Obviously not right in Ruthren Village, so skirting around it. And look, there is the boat to the Exodar. How convenient. So landing right here. Again, it's like 2 in the morning, so there's like nobody. So still flying through. Hurry on to the boat. I don't see any low-level players here, so that's a good sign. So many NPCs on this thing. It's crazy. Trying to find a good place to park, just in case someone comes on and stumbles onto me. Not a good idea. Can see that vortex in the distance. Looks like a lightning storm, which would be something cool if Blizzard implemented, but this game and weather, I don't know. Anyway, still waiting. The longest wait ever. And here comes an NPC. The boat's moving. It's weird how they just kind of all move into position like some formal thing. Night elves are so formal. Hello there. So, debating if I should sap her just to kill time, or what I should do. There's the handy map. Not me this time. And maybe she has something cool? Nope, of course not. How could you not have something cool in your pockets? Or anything in your pockets for that matter. Whatever. Waiting some more. Here we are. I'm not gonna wait for these guys to move back to position, so off I go. And here we are in Azermist, brandishing my daggers. Still don't see anybody. Good sign, I guess, but I guess it's the Exodar. Like, who comes to the Exodar? It's like the most out of the way place. So here is the second entrance. Get blind into position. Should have done that earlier, but at least I'm doing it now instead of later. And there's that horrible PvP sound. For a lot of people it's thrilling, like, ooh, yay, I get to kill stuff. But for me it's like ramp up my anxiety instantly as soon as that sound comes on and the horde sign pops up next to my portrait. So let's see how I do. Again, it is the Exodar, so I'm sure it would be pretty easy. Though we have an entire city to look for our target in. We'll see how that works. And after like 10 minutes of searching, here we are. And lo and behold, in the Vault of Lights, there is our target.
Your first mark wears the guise of a humble priest. walking through the city in plain view. Be wary of his crystal golem. Separate them if you can, and keep it quiet.
Alrighty, so we have blind at the ready. There we go. Rush up. Murder this dude.
A clean twist of the knife. Delightful. Your next mark will be found in Darnassus. I suggest entering through the village below Teltracel.
Alright, let's go. So here we are. Took the boat back to Rethrin village, from whence we came, and preparing to go through the portal. There we go, and the noise that pops up, the achievement noise, freaked me out a little bit so soon from answering like, oh my god, something's happening, I'm being attacked. But no, it's just that, and that goes to show how much of a noob I am, considering that I just now got that achievement for exploring Teldrassil. So at least I'm not allianced with that achievement. Anyway, so moving away from the wisp that is following me, going up to the warrior's terrace. Maybe I can sap this guard here, test my metal.
I need to get
but to chicken crap, so continue on forth. Stealth past these guards. It's very nice that I'm spec'd to have increased movement speed while stealthing. Makes a huge difference, especially when being sneaky.
Your mark is throwing a garden party near the warrior's terrace. Be wary. Her allies are powerful spellcasters, as is she. And mind the guards.
What is it with elves and parties? But there she is, and of course she's right smack in the middle of everybody. So that means I have to be patient and wait. There's a guard that can see stealth up there, just like Lillian mentioned, so gotta move myself into position. A little wary here. Oh my god, she can see me from over there. That's kind of freaky. So moving away. There's my target, still in sights. Wondering how I'm gonna target her without aggroing that guard. We'll see how that goes. Moving forward. This is a decidedly better place. No guards up here. There she is, but I chicken out at the last second. Well, how long is this gonna take? It's now or never, so let's just go for it. Why choose now? I have no idea, but here we go! And of course, I panic attack, and then now everyone's after me, and I don't even hit her before I'm dead. It's gonna be a long run back. So after 10 minutes of running and repositioning myself, here we are again. And except this time, I'm being a lot more patient than before. Last time it was just this time, after watching her circle around this party very slowly for a round, I have an idea of how to get her this time. So, attack her, no one aggroed, which I'm pretty surprised about.
Music. We have located the next mark in Ironforge, hiding in the shadows of the Dwarven Council.
That was embarrassingly easy after that death. So, now it's time to rush back. Go on to Ironforge, sneak past this guard here, and here we go. Here we are in Ironforge. Very pretty up here with all the snow. Well, actually we're just outside of Ironforge. Gonna make our way towards there. Now, it's weird approaching the city this way. I'm used to coming in from the tram back when everyone was getting their warbear mounts for killing all of the Alliance leaders. And so I'm used to coming in through the tram, not through the front gate, but it's, you know, why go through all of that when it's just me, myself, and I? So the front gate it is. And I'm being anal with the map again, but that's just how I am, even though the city is right there in plain sight. There's the road leading up to the main gate. And we're just gonna dismount here and stealth here. Make sure no one's coming. Oh, look, there's a guard. So, going up the pathway here. Again, very grateful for my super fast stealth speed, breezing by these guards, making sure there isn't anyone that can see stealth coming. Instead, there's this Pat who pauses, and I'm like a spider just creeping through here. Another Pat. More map time. Looks like we're getting into the heart of the city here. There's absolutely no one here, because, again, like 2 in the morning, so only I'm crazy enough to do this on a weeknight at that. Getting closer. Hopefully no one steps in. That would be bad.
Against the wall. I hear he's a coward who trusts in his armor to protect him. Demonstrate how wrong he
Okay.
is.
I just have to figure out who she is talking about. But I have to pay attention to the Pats too. Go this way. And of course, he's in the same room as Bronzebeard, of course. I did read a guide on this, so that's why I know exactly what to do. Pickpocket his ass. I don't trust myself, so sap him first, then use the item to remove his armor.
Target something delicious, like a knife in the dark. Your final mark will be found in Stormwind. This will be the most challenging target yet.
So glad Stealth or Vanish worked. And now for Stormwind. Here we are, Stormwind, the final target point, and the most difficult area, just because being, okay, there's a level 38 coming in, being the bastion of the Alliance. And I do play, there's that PvP sound again. I do play Alliance as well, and anyone that has spent any time in Stormwind knows that there are flying guards everywhere, and there are Alliance players that like to hang out on the rooftops for whatever reason. And as you can see, our target is smack in the middle of the trade district, which is probably the most crowded place in all of Stormwind, of course. But we are doing this, so I'm looking around everywhere, because again, it's the nature of Stormwind. It's pretty well protected, don't want to get discovered. Here's as good place as any. I am spec'd to take no fall damage, so right now I am assessing where would be a good place to just jump into the streets. Watching for the Pats, again, being weird with my maps. There's griffins everywhere. That's a cool little detail that I didn't know about before now. Of course, I can't jump that ledge, so let's peek here. See if maybe this is a good spot to jump. And there's a bunch of Alliance players down there, of course. This is like the middle of the night, but it's also the most crowded server, so I guess that's not surprising. As you can see, there's a bunch of Alliance players down there. And the people below me are 110s. They'll kick my ass, of course. So maybe it'll be good to drop down somewhere else. How about this rooftop? Let's see how close we can get. And the auction house is right there on the top middle of the screen. And of course there's an alliance player that's landed. Oh, there's a stealth guard that just walked into the auction house. I am so glad I just didn't barrel in there. Wondering if this person on the rooftop over here has noticed me. I mean, why are they up there? But again, alliance are weird, so. And he's a 110, which means he'll kick my ass, of course. And that guard that can see stealth, he just walked out of the auction house. That's good. But there's still so many people here. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be this bad, but it could be worse. I mean, it could be in the middle of the day where it's just wall to wall of alliance players.
And there, in the most crowded place imaginable, the auction house. Be silent, strike true, and vanish quickly.
Pat just walked out. Another one. I didn't even notice that one. And Blizzard is sadistic having the target here of all places. But here we go. I'm freaking out. I'm just running through people. I don't give a shit. I just have to go in. Running through people. There's my target. Of course, it's an actual auctioneer, which means I'll be disrupting people shopping. And here's this noob. Jumping up here. What does he want? So he's a level 27, so don't know what he's up here for. And he sits down, which means he probably somehow knows that I'm here, but he's not saying anything. I can't really wait around for him. I mean, my very breathing could kill him, so I'm not too worried, but everyone else, I just have to kill.
Pathetic marks. There's no place they can hide that the shadows cannot find them. Come, pay your colleagues a visit. Lord Ravenhold has a gift for you.
I am shaking right now. Vanish worked beautifully. I was so lucky that the Pat didn't come back. If no one seems to be pursuing me, I got out of here scot-free. I one-shotted that target. It's just amazing. But here we are back in Dalaran, and I am no longer in PvP mode, which makes me very, very happy. So, time to turn in. Running up here. Going through the secret entrance into the Hall of Shadows, which I think is pretty damn cool. Now, I am so excited at this point. I'm just giddy and shaking that I overstep where I'm supposed to be, so I double back. I know this place in and out. It's so small. There's no need for a map, but that's how nervous and excited I am that I'm using it even here. Go through the secret entrance, meet all the rogue leaders. Now, a thing about me when I get this excited, I kind of delay the excitement. Here I am looting a freaking Blingtron instead of turning in my quest, but finally, here we go.
You ask? Do not linger.
So cheesy, it was embarrassing, but I did it! I got it! So now I'm just running out here, to show off the fruits of my labors. Managing, I don't know, there's a lot of more difficult things in this game, more big deal of things in this game to be excited about, but for me this is a pretty big deal, so I'm pretty stoked. And I thank all of you for watching this far. Cool animation for this, and there is the mount flying up here to show it off, and there we are. And someone photobombs my shot. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you'd like to see more videos from a Noob perspective. Yeah.